Bro, I don't want to talk about this, bro. This was just terrible. Oh my god, man. I don't know what to say, bro. This was just bad. This was just downright bad, bro. And it's just crazy what just happened to us. We just got smacked. We just got smacked, bro. We just got a booty rate, bro. Like, it's crazy what just happened to us. We just got killed. That was not fair, man. It was not. Like, it was terrible. Pause. Anyway, though, yeah. We got smacked. We got killed. Everything went wrong today. The quarterback play was inconsistent. We threw picks left and right. We were fumbling the ball. We couldn't tackle. I mean, honestly, like, I don't know, bro. It was just bad, man. Coaching, conservative, can't move the ball. When you get one good play, the momentum kills after the next play. It was just bad. To be fair, Penn State is good. I still don't think they can compete. I think you meant to say with Ohio State and Michigan. Anyway, though, yeah, it was bad. But we'll get into everything, man. Before I even start anything, I just want to say congratulations to Vic Nidings, and with MG, of course. Um, those are the resident. Those are the I'm blanket right now because of how bad we got our ass smacked. But I meant to say those are our resident, Penn State fans, and because of that, I just want to say congratulations to them. They definitely earned that win. But whatever happens, happens from this point on for Auburn. But all I know is this team better think twice about starting TJ Finley again, because what was that, bro? Like, all I can say about this quarterback room is at this point, bro, as much as like Calzada is inconsistent, just start him, bro. Like, yeah, I know he's hurt. I know he's hurt. He's dealing with the injury right now and whatnot, but bro, it can't get any worse than this. Like, bro, it ain't even a quarterback sometimes. Like, TJ Finley, like, I'm not trying to defend him in every way possible. I mean, Robbie Ashford, when he was out there, he gave us a little spark. But that O line kept killing him, and that's literally what I was just about to get into with TJ Finley. That O line is trash, bro. It is trash, bro. I'm gonna get on rant, bro, because this O line is so goddamn bad, bro. It's crazy. Like, how can you let someone get sacked that many times and you just keep letting up, letting up, letting up, letting? It's crazy, bro. It is crazy, dog. Like, I don't get it. And then it's like they just kept letting it happen, bro. They kept letting every quarterback we sent there to the offensive lineman, they just let them go out there and die, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's starting to piss me the fuck off. Oh my god, bro. Like, I don't get this stuff, bro. I don't. Dog, bro. This shit is not fair, man. This ain't fair. He said poor slave. This ain't fair, bro. This is just not fair, man. This is just not fair, bro. And then it's like every single time we went out there, right? The whole coaching staff, not even just the coaching staff, we blame this on the head coach and the O line the most. But the quarterbacks definitely get a big involvement into this, bro. Because the quarterbacks, like, yeah, when you look at Robbie Ashford, you can't blame him. Like every single play, I know he runs a lot, but every single play he barely had time in the pocket. Um, but like, bro, it was so bad to where like every single time he got the ball, he had to run because there was no choice but to not run. Like it was crazy. Um, but I can't even say words right now because of how bad they played, bro. Ah, man. But yeah, this game, the number one reason we lost this game, the biggest reason we lost this game is definitely because of this O line, bro. It's trash. It is literal dog shit, bro. It sucks. It has nothing to it. None of them linemen can block. Like literally none of them linemen can block. None of them have discipline. Like every single time one of these quarterbacks drop back, whether it's Robbie Ashford or TJ Finley, when Calzada gets out there, they're gonna get killed, bro. Cause by that first second, I remember one play today where TJ Finley was in the gun, right? And this man was trying to roll out and whatnot, but because his other side, not his blind side, because that would be the left side, but his right side, there was a right tackle, and he was just getting killed, bro. They was all getting killed all game. It wasn't just him, but specifically that right tackle. This was one of the turnovers. He let this man just slide, glide, whatever you want to call it. And he just maneuvered past him, got the forced fumble. Not only that, it was a huge game for them, bro. And it just pissed me off. Like, you thought nah, I don't even want to talk about it. What's good, Trust? Oh, that's Nas. What's good, Nas? How you doing, bro? Y'all hear that Lamar Jackson I don't want to talk about that. I'm good, bro. If he didn't say out his mouth, then I don't gotta talk about it. Big Fridge, a lot of penalties, yeah, bro. 4 turnovers for us. Just gonna put that in here. Yeah, bro. It was not good. Like it was not good. Like for real, bro. It was terrible. Like none of this felt good. Like for real. And then it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. That just pissed me off, man. Like I hated that. But you gotta keep strong, man. We gotta keep going. CJ Stroud will throw for 7 or 9 touchdowns tonight. Sorry that your Tigers lost though. Hey, appreciate that, bro. Yeah. I hope, man. I hope we got the next game, bro. I hope, man. Like this was terrible. It was a terrible loss. Like we didn't click on any cylinder. Like it was annoying, bro. Yeah, bro. I forget who we play next game. But now, because Google doesn't want to show the damn schedule anymore, like this shit's starting to piss me off too. Like, come on, dog. They were just showing it. Now they don't want to show it. Okay, we play Mercer. Now we play Missouri. Okay, we play Missouri next week. That's a winnable game. GG's. Yep. Dante thought Mississippi State and LSU will be an easy win for LSU, and I said Mississippi State will pull off the upset. Damn. I thought we were talking about the economic state of Syracuse. Slay said the first touchdown. Meanwhile, 41-12. Bro, I'm not gonna get it. I don't even know what you're talking about. Anyway though, yeah. I just want to go into these box scores and right quick and whatnot. I just want to talk about how bad we got killed. And Nick Singleton was one of the biggest reasons we got killed. Even if you took him out of this game, we would still probably lost. But He was definitely the biggest reason we lost this game. I'm gonna go over what they did to us and what we did to them. And because there was a couple guys that was cooking on our team that was doing really well, and because of how bad we are, um, it just showed, or it didn't show how good they played. So all of that went to waste because that wasn't a win. Next game versus Missouri. I'm just trolling at this point. I'm gonna do my comments quick. Yeah, yeah, because I don't want to look at them, bro. Because I know you're gonna say, because I know it's gonna be about Penn State, bro, and I'm not trying to hear that right now, bro. I'm mad in the head, bro. I'm mad in the head right now. I'm trying to keep it back, bro. But I'm playing with you, 90. I'm playing with you, bro. Yeah, but we got killed. We got raped. We got killed, bro. Like these dudes can't even do simple things out here, man. Like it's crazy. Um, I, bro, it's crazy, man. Hold on, you know what? Hold up. I'm gonna just do this right quick. While I'm in my post game, he said 49-12. Oh yeah, OU got a huge dub. Fair enough, but yeah, Mizzou is winnable. Yeah, for sure. Missouri is definitely winnable. I think there's a chance we do beat them. They're a tough team though. Uh, for sure. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a long season for us. We got Georgia, Bama, LSU. It's not gonna be fun, man. Like it's gonna be terrible, bro. This season not gonna be fun at all, bro. It's not. It is not gonna be fun. Hold up, I want to see our schedule like every game. Missouri, after Missouri, LSU, Georgia, Ole Miss. That's probably a loss. So we gonna lose to LSU. Gonna lose to Georgia, Ole Miss, Arkansas, Mississippi State. We gonna get clapped. Texas A&M. I think we gonna win that game. To be quite honest with you, Texas A&M gonna be bad this year, in my opinion. Did they win today? Texas A&M. I think they won today, right? Did they lose today? Did they win today? Oh, they play tonight. Okay, they play tonight against Miami. I'll definitely get in tune with that game. We appreciate that, Jaden. I mean, I have to call you Jaden. My bad, Jadis. Um, but yeah, we play Mississippi State, Texas A&M, Western Kentucky. That game could go either way. I think Western Kentucky could definitely beat us. And then Alabama, our last game of the season. I think that's a game we could win. We always play Alabama tough for some odd reason. It's just like it's crazy, man. We'll see what happens on in the future. I think it's gonna be a good season for Penn State. They definitely contend for the Big Ten championship. They played really well. If ESPN would let me pull up this damn box score, I would definitely pull up what happened and whatnot. Auburn football score. Okay, box score finally. So we got clapped. Y'all already know that. I just want to show you how we got clapped. Pause. But yeah, it was 41-12. You already know that. We got absolutely, hold up. Let me take that background off. I don't even know who put that there. My bad, y'all. I'm just trying to figure something out right quick. Let me just put this in. Yeah, he said LOL. But yeah. I hope I didn't miss any comments while I was scrolling up and whatnot. But yeah. I'll keep going down. Just I didn't miss anything, so I can get into these box scores. All right, now that's something I like. Now y'all gonna be good next game. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. But now I can share my screen to this game and whatnot and show the box score to this game. Yeah. So 41-12. They absolutely killed us. It was just a bad game on all cylinders. Our run defense looked terrible. Nick Singleton just kept hammering us, and Sean Clifford was very accurate today, and he didn't have to do too much. The numbers did kind of lie though, because he wasn't like overly impressive, but he did enough to win the game. And I'm not gonna downplay someone that did enough to win the game, because if he did enough to win the game, he won the game respectfully. Like, I'm not even gonna downplay that. So I'm gonna just leave that with the piece and leave that with the grain of salt. But yeah, that's what I gotta say with that. And then with Nick Singleton, he killed us. With their receiving core, Parker Washington, uh, he should have got more looks, because every single time he got the ball, something great happened. Their O line at the start, their O line, like the very first drive for them, their O line was not great, but then their O line kind of got better throughout the couple quarters, and then they started to get into the groove and whatnot. And then we got gassed out. We started letting off the runs. Nick Singleton just kept hammering us down. And then Lee, number 24 for Penn State, he was their second running back, and he gassed us too. And they got a lot of good playmakers on that team, man. So it's just about getting those guys the football, and when you could do that, then that's gonna be great for Penn State, because when you have teams like that and they're trying to go up against a team like Ohio State, then you have to do something with that, bro. And if you're trying to play a team like Ohio State, and like you have to have everything, man, because Ohio State ain't no joke. You gotta have to be covering them. You gotta cover them with a lot of good corners. Johnny Dixon can't literally hold a ton of plays and whatnot. But yeah, it's gonna take a lot, man. It's gonna take a lot, and I know that. Let me just mod you up right quick now. But yeah, it's gonna have to take a lot. He says same old trust. But yeah. So what was I saying? I was talking about how it's gonna take a lot for them and the Auburn Tigers. No, not the Auburn Tigers. For them to beat Ohio State, and then it's like C.J. Stroud ain't no slouch. Like, just because he had that one bad performance against Notre Dame doesn't make him bad. Like, and he rallied his team to the troops, bro. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. Rally your team to the win. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. And he did that first week. But it's all about getting Nick Singleton the football. If you a team like Penn State, you going up against Ohio State and then just gas them with the football through the air. Hey, what's good, Vic? Hey, I put the link on ECG's open chat in Discord if you want to get your jump in here, Vic, just to talk about it. Yo, what's good, Raphael? What a great win by Penn State. You damn right, bro. Y'all killed us. And I'm just giving a brief summary of this shit. CJ Stroud will shred their defense. Hey, we'll see, bro. We'll see, man. We'll see. Anything can happen. It's college football at the end of the day. Anything can happen. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But like I said, anything. Hey, there he goes. What's good, Vic? How you doing, bro?
What's good, my guy? How are you doing? The better question.
I'm not great. I'm not good. Oh no, Coach Dante's here. That's gonna make it work. Oh my god.
I try to prepare you for this
Oh
since
my
week
god.
zero. I have been
Oh,
trying to prepare you for this butt whooping. I try to let you down easy. I try to let you know what's gonna happen. I told you, Big Red Clifford, he gonna come through. He didn't play spectacular, but he played good enough. Our running backs played great. Defense, as always, showed up.
So Slay, I just got home from my football game, and I come for y'all to get y'all butt whooped like this. I, I knew it was gonna be a butt whooping. I just knew it. I sensed it. I sensed it was gonna be a butt whooping like this, bro. Slay, how you doing today, man?
I'm not good.
Oh my god.
It was
I'm
a
not good. I'm
dominant
gonna just say
win.
that right now. I'm not.
I come home from a football game, my football game for you for Penn State to be whooping on Auburn like this, just be spanking Auburn.
Listen, on every level, offense, defense, and special teams, we did good. We played a great game. Again, like I said, I wish Sean Clifford played better. I wish he kept his head on a swivel because he almost got knocked out the game early on.
Hmm. Yeah. We suck. That's all I can say. Like we're not that good. Like that's all I've been saying this like entire off season. Um, it's just about being competitive, focusing on the future because this team ain't gonna get nowhere. Because we have only little that's gonna go to the draft. Derek Hall, and that's really it. And takes Bigsby, and maybe one other guy on the defense. No Pepe, the linebacker, and that's really it. So we just gotta have to think about recruiting. Fire the head coach. I'm not a fan of him. I'm not even gonna lie. We need to get more offensive linemen that are better than this. Because whatever product this is that they're putting out on this field, it's not working. And you could clearly tell, bro. We got one of the most loudest, action-packed stadiums in the entire country in college football. And this is what they want to produce. Like, are you dead ass serious? Like, it makes no sense. And then it's like, whenever we go out there, right, we beat teams we're supposed to beat. And then whenever we go out there, like we play Alabama, we play them competitive, we play them tough, but we can go out here and yeah, we lost a couple guys on the defense last year to the draft and whatnot, but it's still kind of the same team. We still have a lot of talent on this team defensively, some guys offensively, and we just looked absolutely terrible against Penn State. Like we could not move this offense at all. Like the running backs, Tanks Bigsby and Jarquez. Um, t- I'm messing his name up so bad. He's so good though. Um, Jarquez Hunter. I meant to say. I don't know how I just misspelled that like 3 times or missaid that, but Jarquez Hunter and Tanks Bigsby was the only reason our offense was moving every damn near every play. Like, and that was just generous to be quite honest with you, because our offense barely does anything. What's good, dog? But like, bro, and then it's like you can't even blame this on the quarterbacks, bro, because what offensive line do they have to work with, bro? Like, no seconds in the pocket. You get nothing in this pocket. The coach is like conservative every play call. And then it's like you can't even draw up like one simple play. What did I say in the Discord earlier, Vic? About what was I saying? It was this one play that I was talking about. They could not run like a simple. What was it? Uh, are you there,
When
Vic?
you said crossing route, right? It was a
Yeah,
simple crossing route, I think it was.
crossing route, bro. These dudes can't even run a simple crossing route, dog. Like they can't find nothing, dog. Like no shallow crosses will happen. No nothing. Like it's just the most
The
blandest
whole
offense ever with no O line protection. It's just sad, dog. Like
whole
they just out here dying, bro.
everybody in the crowd, the cheerleaders, they need to give. Matter of fact, the team should funnel them fans some money and give them that money back for that performance that Auburn put on today. Everybody in the stands need their money back for watching this game and for that performance that they put up today. I didn't know I was gonna come home to a butt whooping like this. I did not know that, Slay. I was
Oh,
just
I did.
You should have known
all
that.
day
You
yesterday,
should have known that. Cause,
and
cause, cause we had no line protection. We fucking suck, bro. Like it's
Well,
sad. It's
I'll
okay.
say this about Auburn. Yeah, the line wasn't doing too well, but you got to put some blame on Finley. holding on the ball too well. You can tell he doesn't know how to read defense right now. He can't go through his
Yep.
progressions. He's a work in progress. And
Mhm.
listen, the main reason why they took him out, and they even said it in the broadcast, they needed a spark. They needed another weapon. He literally played himself out of that game.
Mhm.
Like he has a lot of work to do. If Auburn wants to get better, if they want to get back on that national stage, and same thing with Penn State, they need to do better job at recruiting quarterbacks. And it's very hard, you know what I mean, like to get a quarterback, but you got to do what you can. You can't think that you can get by with a running quarterback or a dual threat quarterback, and then put the spread and spread everything out, make it easier for them. It's not always going to work. You got to teach this kid something.
Yeah. I mean, look. Yeah, I agree with that, but bro, I'm sorry, dog. Like some of them plays, like you just can't blame it on him. Though it's you could say some of them is on him because he can't read the defense correctly, but how is anyone supposed to do anything when you barely have a second to like breathe in the pocket? Bro, it's crazy. Like
What Auburn should have done was
instead of getting always great quarterbacks, bro, can we invest in some damn linemen and go recruit some damn linemen? Like that's what we should be doing. And we don't
well,
have any good recruiters, bro. Our head coach is conservative as hell. Like he doesn't know how to do anything. The only thing we're really known for nowadays is defense and maybe running back, but that's really it. We can't do anything besides that.
But that's what Auburn should have focused more on, especially early, is the running game. They're running the ball very well. The Auburn running back is very good, and that's what they should have focused on. That way, they could have built the passing game. Again, they weren't getting much. They weren't getting much with Finley. They had to make a move. They should have just stuck with running the ball more,
We
especially when
just
it was
kept
close.
doing dump offs to Jarquez Hunter. Or
Yep.
yeah, that's all we were doing. Like that's literally Jarquez Hunter was literally all of our offense today. Like he was literally all our offense today, bro. And he's really good, bro. Like I get it was one game, but he should have been in this offense a lot more, bro. And we should just keep using him all this year because it looked like he was working in this offense. Like him and Tanks Bigsby should be the 1-2 punch. He'll be the receiving back, and Tank is the running back, like the rushing back. You know what I mean? Like, but
Hey,
this
Slay,
coach, you don't
Slay,
know
can I
nothing.
come coach Auburn? Can I come coach Auburn?
Yes, please, bro, please, dog. It's terrible, bro. I
my
don't.
my
So
flag team look better than Auburn out there.
let me just see if I got this correct.
Great.
Auburn did not score a touchdown, correct?
No, we scored it. Wait, we
Was it a
did.
touchdown score? Because it's 12 thing. If they did, it must have been a block field goal or something. Because I don't.
Yeah, we scored a touchdown. I thought we did.
Yeah, because it was six. What was it at half? It was 6:24, I think, at half.
No. You're right. We kicked field goal.
Yep. So no
Yeah, we ain't
touchdown
even scored
scored
a
against the
touchdown.
Penn State
Man, y'all
defense.
didn't score a touchdown.
No, it was all field goals.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Slay, y'all didn't score a TD.
We
I
ain't
think
scored a touchdown.
my flag football team can score touchdowns. At least, Slay boy. Our flag
Listen,
football team can get out there and have a better performance than that.
It's alright. I mean, no, it's actually not alright. I don't even know why I just said that. It's not alright, bro. This team is trash, bro. Like,
can we just say the stat of the day? 10 rushing attempts, 124 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Give it up to my guy, Nicholas Singleton, PA's finest. Let's go. We are.
next great running back from Penn State, bro.
Hey, what was it? Nightings that said it? The 3 S's, the triple S's?
Yeah, bro.
Hey, man, they're about to put everybody to sleep. Those boys that Penn State is putting out, and this is something that, back in the 90s we were known for, but right now, we're putting out running backs now.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, man. It was terrible, bro. It was just a lackluster performance, bro. And then what made it worse, hold on, what do you say? New York football giants are creeping in the dark. But what made it worse was like every single time we kept getting into the red zone, we kept costing it, bro. We kept going conservative, dog. We refused to throw into the end zone. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. We refuse to throw into the end zone. It's
I
either
think
a
that's
dump off, it's a dump off or a check down. It's annoying.
I think that's where Penn State's defense needs to take pride, and they did. Every time, like you said, Auburn came into the red zone, the defense pinned their ears back. They were attacking. Auburn, again, they went conservative. They should, like I said, they should have ran the ball more. If they were going to go on the conservative side, they should have ran the ball more, not with the quarterback, more with the running back, maybe throwing out to the tight end, but they weren't trying to do that. I don't know what their plan was. I don't know if they were trying to use their speed against Penn State. I don't know what the actual thought process was for Auburn. But when they got in the red zone, they should have attacked.
This sucks, bro. It sucks. Yeah, this is terrible, man. This is just tragedy. Not even gonna lie. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. Whatever happens, happens in the future. But hey, that was a great victory for you guys. Like you said, you played good on all cylinders. Y'all performed us. Joey Porter locked on our wide receiver one. We have to go to the slot because it clearly looked like we refused to throw the ball to any of the outside, to him or Johnny Dixon. So we either threw it to the slot, we just ran it, check down, or a dump off. That's what we kept doing. Like it was the same stuff. Like, and it just kept getting repetitive. Like our offense was getting predictable, and you knew what was going to happen. We were going to run the football with either Finley could run it. Robbie Ashford could run it. Tank and Jarquez Hunter, and he also could receive the ball too. He's a receiving back. Like he's a dual threat back. That's why I think he'll be pretty good. But besides that, like it was predictable to read this defense or read the offense because it was just the same stuff. Like nothing new to it. But that's just because of how good the Penn State cornerbacks are. The two cornerbacks, Johnny Dixon and Joey Porter Jr. They were just locking down house, man. And you gotta get that to them, man. And they just locked down our wide receivers. They ain't let anything over the top. And when they did, they just stopped any momentum after that with a fumble or like a recovery or something like that. But we couldn't do anything.
And we had, for Penn State, we had the triple-headed monster of Singleton, Allen, and Ford. They all did work. What was it? Allen had 9 carries for 52 yards, still had 2 touchdowns. Ford did his work too, 7 carries for 37 yards. The longest was a 30-yarder. Like, you know what I mean? Like they were coming in, and anytime they were called on, they were just trying to get the ball down. Ford, out of all of them, probably, if it wasn't for that 30-yarder, he wouldn't have that great of a day. But it came at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
They had momentum on their side too for most of the game, and especially for Auburn, when you're at home and you have an opposing team coming in, and it's just like you're not scoring any touchdowns. You're not able to stop the offense, especially when you have a quarterback like Sean Clifford, who isn't the best, but when you're not able to stop him and he's still making plays on you, then all their running backs are, and they're doing things against you. It weighs on you after a while. In the fourth quarter, you can see it for the most part. Like Auburn was pretty much done.
Yeah, that's just. And then it's like the coach didn't help out anyway. And with how bad our O-line was playing, we knew it was going to get bad. But I think the biggest reason you guys won this game, the two biggest reasons was because how good your O-line played, how good your running backs played. I think the biggest two stories would be Nick Singleton's performance. Not even just the two. It would be three. Nick Singleton's big performance, how good the O-line bounced back after that first drive for you guys, and just how good Johnny Dixon and Joey Porter played. And just how good those two played and how they overwhelmed us from not doing anything like offensively. That just killed our whole momentum because when you can't do anything over the top, when you can't throw the ball to a lockdown corner side, and then a guy that's playing really well on the other side next to him, and your offense is just getting predictable, then you can't do anything in general. So that really killed our momentum. And when you guys did that, the game was over by like 20-6. The mood by that one Auburn fan where he just put his head down and he just that's how I felt, bro.
It was a taxing day. Like I said, the defense for Penn State dominant all day. The running game for Penn State dominant all day, and that they're taking clock away. So yeah, it's going to seem like a long, drawn out game. But hey, man, you got to give credit to Sean Clifford. Even though like I said, he wasn't spectacular. If I'm not mistaken, he was 14 of 19 for 160 some yards.
Yeah.
So like he had a decent day. He was pretty efficient on the day. Again, you want him to make smarter plays early on in the game. He almost lost his head. You don't want to see that from your quarterback. But like he needs to work on himself. But every week, we say he didn't play great, but he did what he needed to do to win the game, and that's what he did again today.
Y'all won the game. That's all that matters, man. And he had an accurate stat line, but
yeah, let's say if I'm not mistaken, he is now Penn State's second leading in yards behind Christian Hackenberg, which is crazy to me.
Yeah. It is crazy, man. Hey, someone over here saying the Big Ten is better than the SEC. Man, get out of here, bro. That's just because
I'll say this. I think the SEC gets a lot of credit because, yeah, they do have a lot of good talent. A lot of NFL players come from the SEC. You look at those teams, most of they're powerhouse teams. But you can't discredit the Big Ten when you have Wisconsin. Then you got Penn State. You have Michigan. You have Ohio State, one of the best teams in the country year in and year out. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good debate.
Yeah, but SEC, like, it's filled with a lot of talent. Like, it's filled with talent.
But there's a lot of bum teams in there too. You can't lie. But when you're talking about the SEC, let's talk about it. You talk about the SEC, you're really just mentioning LSU, Georgia, and then you got Alabama. That's it.
No. It's not gonna always be that though. Because you got to remember, sometimes there is times where teams like my Auburn Tigers, like, we compete the hell out of Alabama, and we sometimes upset them. That gives us more flavor. And then
Y'all didn't want this Cam Newton. If it wasn't for that, you'd be a team from the 70s like the Dolphins that never won. Let's be honest. Those three teams are what carry the SEC.
No, it's not.
Before it used to be Florida. Like I said, there were times where phases that Florida used to carry the SEC for a while. There were some other teams. But let's be honest. Right now, it's those teams that carry that conference.
Yeah, I get that. Alabama carries the conference, but Alabama is not a powerhouse right now. They are not. And that's just my opinion. Alabama is a very beatable team. Texas just proved that last week. And there's
I'm gonna let that Alabama is not a powerhouse breathe a little longer.
Right now, I'm saying right now. I'm not saying all the time. I'm saying right now.
They're still number. If you want to say Alabama lost a step, then you can call them number two.
Yeah, okay. I'll say that.
You say they're number two, but again, Alabama's still at the top. They've been there for what, 10 years now? Dominating.
But there's a lot of excitement to our conference. I'm not saying y'all don't have that. But we have a lot of teams in this conference that have excitement. Like, Alabama, of course, you got Bryce Young and the boys. LSU over there got Jaden Daniels. That brings excitement. And then it's like you got Georgia, powerhouse team. We don't really do anything. I'm not even gonna mention us. We suck.
But a lot of people too. Also, they get some teams that aren't in the SEC confused because, like, if you ask a lot of people, they'll think Clemson's in the SEC. They're not.
Hell no. That's
what I mean. Like, a lot of people don't know that they automatically think that if it's a Southern team, it's SEC, and I think that's where a lot of that cloud comes too. Even though I will say, SEC puts on a show. They've been doing it for what, I'd say the past 30 years. For the past 30 years, they've been churning out great NFL talent. Probably the best conference in all of the nation. When it comes to talent, SEC's been pushing out for 30 years. But before that, it was the Big Ten. Oh, did we just get cut off?
My bad, Vic. I had the damn wrong button. I got myself kicked. My bad. But what I was saying, there he goes, the box score thing. But yeah, bro, I think the SEC, I feel like the Big Ten definitely gets disrespected, but I feel like both conferences have a lot of dominant teams, but there's a lot of attraction to some of those bottom teams that sometimes beat those bigger squads. So it brings more attraction to college football. But like I was saying, I think some of the teams that we have like ranked below those dominant teams, they sometimes give them powerhouses a shot. But what do you think?
Well, what teams are you talking about here? What teams are you talking about here?
Oh, Mississippi. I mean, Florida, Tennessee.
Well, I like a team like Mississippi State, a team that you know well, with a quarterback like Will Rogers. Like they're a team that's even as a really good team. If I'm not mistaken, they're a FCC team, correct? Slayer, are you there? I believe Slay's getting punished right now, or he may kick himself off again. All right, while Slay's away, I don't want you to all have dead air, which is ridiculous. But what I was trying to explain to Slay was when he came up with Mississippi State, I think what he was trying to say was they're a team that, yeah, they are in the SEC. They're a pretty decent team, not a dominant team. And they're one of the teams I said, like, if you put a match them up against a Big Ten team, they're going to probably get beat pretty much by, I'm going to say 60% of the team. So when you look at matchups between SEC and the Big Ten, I think they would match up favorably, especially when you do have teams like Ohio State that can cancel out maybe in Alabama. You do have a Penn State that could probably go up against one of their most favorable teams. So yeah, I think that which is a bit better conference right now. I would say it's the SEC, but I would say the Big Ten is not that far behind.
What's good, man? How you doing, bro? I don't. He said Slay
It's
getting the
cool.
mac and cheese.
It's cool. I know you getting yelled at. You ain't got your room clean.
No, I was just getting some food, bro.
Nah, well, I just told in the dead air right quick. I just explained. I didn't know what your point was Mississippi
Yeah.
State. But what I did was I said if you take a team like Mississippi State and you would play them against a Big Ten team, probably, and I would say anywhere from 60, 65% Big Ten teams going to win that game. But again, you have teams that the Big Ten can contend with teams in the SEC. And right now, I feel like, yeah, the SEC does turn out better talent, but the Big Ten isn't really that far behind.
Yeah, I get what you mean, bro. Normal guy with a big play. How you doing, normal guy? Did someone get shut down? Spend talking about that again.
And
Slay
while we're
getting
talking about conference, let's not hate on the Pac-12.
Oh,
Pac-12, yeah, a lot of people talk about it, but yo, Pac-12 be turning out talent. And yes, Washington is a cornerback university. Don't let people try to tell you otherwise. Don't let that stigma get to you. But yeah, man, Pac-12 is another conference that puts out good talent.
But yeah, he said imagine losing to Penn State. Penn State's not a bad team.
Penn State is not a bad team. Last year, weren't we ranked in the top 10 until I want to say probably almost the third half of the season? The third quarter of the season. It was what, November, I think we had lost to, I want to say it was like maybe Iowa or Wisconsin. If it wasn't for that, like we were going to be top 10 throughout the whole year.
Boy, AP gonna put you in the top 5 because you beat us.
But see,
Now,
that's the thing. That's the one thing I will say about Penn State. And since Coach Franklin's taken over, yeah, the team has gotten better. A lot of people forgot at the past what happened with Coach Paterno on his end of his tenure, and Bill O'Brien did a decent job. But when Coach Franklin came in, we were more recognized. Like we're constantly in the top 25. But the only issue is like it's the first half of the season that we're playing good, and once the second half starts, and it's usually something within our own conference, we end up losing, and it's just like that starts a downhill effect. We
yeah,
mess up the whole year. So it's kind of like I kind of like equate it almost to Notre Dame, but without the hype. Notre Dame gets all the hype because of historically who they are. Penn State literally earns it, but then they just quickly it just goes away. And hopefully, like I said, Sean Clifford, he's a very iffy quarterback. But again, if he keeps on doing what he's been doing, just do what you need to do to win the game. Don't make the big mistake as he did last year. He hasn't done that much. Don't make that big mistake. Don't fumble. Don't play hero football. Let the running game take care of things and let that defense keep you in the game. We could, and I know people are going to go crazy, but we can be in that Final Four. We can do it. But again, something always happens, I'm going to say around November. And then that's when it all goes downhill.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, I don't know, man. It's like I was just playing with the whole AP thing. I think AP going because we're not a ranked team. I think they're gonna put you because you were at 22, right?
I thought we were 12. Weren't we ranked 12?
No.
Or what are we? Are we 22?
Yeah, I thought you were like 22. Hold up.
Oh no, if we're ranked 22, we'll probably still be in the 20s. I don't think we're gonna move up that far, if we move up at all.
Okay, let's look at the AP college football rankings. You
'Cause I don't
guys,
know how much
yeah,
clout Auburn would give
you
you right
guys are
now.
22. Yeah, you guys are 22.
Yeah, I don't know how much clout Auburn would give you right now when they're unranked.
Yeah, we're not gonna give you that much clout. I think you're gonna go up.
21.
Wait,
At best.
Did Texas play today? Texas football. I'm trying to think. Hold up. No, Texas did not play today. Wait. Oh, they play 7 p.m. Eastern against UTSA. So they're an hour behind. So their game is supposed to start right now. So you're probably gonna have to watch that game just to see if they lose or win or not. Did Ole Miss play today? Ole Miss. Okay, they won. They're 3-0. Wake Forest. I'm just looking at these teams right here. Wake Forest. Oh, they're beating Liberty. They should beat Liberty. Ohio State owns Penn State. Are you an Ohio State fan?
Who is that?
That's Matthew Goodman. He a Cowboys
Oh, I
fan.
thought it was what you call it, BLSG. I'm gonna get it.
Yeah. Stenson Bennett for Heisman, though. Damn.
I'm not gonna lie, the past couple of years, Ohio State has been doing work.
Yeah.
But that's the one thing. That's the one thing that separates them, and it's their recruiting, and that's what I think Coach Franklin has to get better at. Like one thing we used to do at Penn State was they would, like I said before, they would be able to find a quarterback. You would get good quarterbacks in there, and that's what they got to do. Like Pennsylvania used to be quarterback, like quarterback nation. That's like where you would find your guys. But now it's just like that died off. Like now Texas is the best state to find your quarterbacks. You know what I mean? Like they're doing it all. You got Florida out there.
Oh.
But like, who's that?
Liberty is about to beat
Wake Forest might lose?
No. I'm not even gonna say don't even say
What's
that.
the score?
It's 30-30 right now. Don't even say that, Goodman. Liberty's not a good football team. Like
any given day, a team can win.
It's any given day, but like, bro, Liberty is not a good football team. Like, yeah, they gonna win this game, bro, but they're gonna get put back to reality in a whole week. Like, yeah, bro, Liberty's not good. Don't even say don't disrespect them, bro. They ain't even a good football team. We ain't finna just do that. But keep going back. What you gonna say?
Nah, I don't even remember right now.
Oh, you talking about Ohio State and Penn State? Something about that, I think.
Oh no, I was just saying, like I'll be honest, I gave it up. Like Ohio State has been taking care of Penn State for some time. But it's the one thing that I want Penn State to get from them is their recruiting. Again, Ohio is in like a big spot. A lot of kids don't like to come in cold areas. You mean Ohio State is bringing
Yeah.
that recruiting? They're doing a good job at that. I think Penn State has to do a better job. Like they're known, like I said, they're good for defense. They're good to recruit defense. They're good to recruit running backs, linemen, receivers. But we need to focus more on getting a good quarterback, get a good quarterback crop in there.
Mm-hmm.
Once they do that, I'm dead serious. Penn State will be in the national conversation every year if they get a quarterback. That's why I hate that Joe Burrow didn't come to Penn State. He went to LSU. Burrow would have came to Penn State, it would have been a wrap.
Wake Forest is a ranked team, and I get that, but like, I don't know, bro.
What are they ranked? In the 20s?
I think they're ranked 19. They're ranked ahead of you guys. And I don't even think they're better than you guys, to be quite honest with you. It's just about the AP rankings. That's just how some of them things be working.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should not be ranked ahead of you. They also shouldn't be ranked ahead of Texas, because I think Texas could definitely is better than them. I'm not saying they ain't a good team, because they is, but there is a couple teams that are better than them. Oh, now Oregon's in the top 25. Okay.
Hey, Bo Nix, what you think?
Nah, bro, I'm not even gonna talk about him. I'm not even gonna talk about him, bro. Screw shoe, bro. Shoe with that.
How many touchdowns do you have today?
Nah, I don't want to talk about it, bro.
Come on, man. You got to talk about it. That was your former quarterback right there. That was the guy you held tight with. Now he's moved on to another school, and he looks like he's having good success. Do you think that speaks more about Auburn, or does that speak more on Bo Nix as a player?
I think it was definitely our O-line. I'm not gonna lie. The way we played today, it was definitely our O-line. Everything came into like a whole full circle, bro. Like, yeah, he's still inconsistent. I don't think that'll never die until he gets like, if the only way that'll die is if he works on that, if he gets more composed and he stays relaxed in the pocket. But besides that, like, he's definitely worked on a lot. Like, you could tell, like his accuracy and whatnot, and his field visioning, but he never had a good O-line to work with. So it's like, it's just something new to him. Hey, what's good, Jose? How you doing, bro? But yeah, I think you're right, Vic. Everything came into full circle today. Like, we got smacked. Our O-line looked bad, and Bo Nix played good today. So.
Now let me get your opinion on one more player, because we talked about it in the film study. You were hating on him, but I think he's having a pretty good year so far. Will Rogers. Again, Mississippi State quarterback, has about 700 some yards, 9 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Has a pretty good season. I think he's ranked like 20th in the nation in all stats. That's all, something aside. But the kid keeps on winning.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about him?
Yeah, he's a beast. I just be playing when I be hating on him. I'm good, Jose, but yeah, he's a beast, bro. He's a dog. Everything like you want in a quarterback. He got that leadership, got the swag, and then it's like, he just plays really well in like big time moments. And then that one game against us, like ECG wants to talk about like how Bryce Young came back on us and whatnot. Okay, we'll talk about how Will Rogers came back on us when it was a bigger lead, like a whole bigger lead, bro. It was like 3 scores he had to come back on, and he did that. And he just rallied the troops, kept the offense intact, and then just kept moving the ball down our offense, and he just made it look so effortless too.
Yeah, and he's continuing that this year. I think a lot of people are sleeping on him. They're talking about Bryce Young, they're talking about CJ Stroud. They have all these other quarterbacks out here, but no one's showing the kid love. I think he could be one of the best quarterbacks coming out.
Oh, if he's struggling right now, we'll do a film study to determine that, Matthew Goodman. Because he was struggling. Remember, Vic, in the Auburn game, my Tigers game and whatnot, when he struggled against us in that first half, what did he do in that second half?
Oh, he lit it up. But again, like,
that's my point.
They had to make adjustments. Again, that goes to coaching and what they're calling too, the play calling. But I think more in that first half of the game, you've seen that Mississippi State was trying to run the ball more. They were trying to establish the run. The second half, they were like, all right, we need to catch up. Will, it's on you. And you saw, I think it was like 24 or 28 unanswered points in the third quarter.
Mm-hmm. And
That was a big
LSU's
quarter for him.
defense is not that good too, so he could definitely come back on them.
Yeah.
He just said he just got a first down. All right, that's good. That's good. He said Georgia was smoking that Spencer Rattler in South Carolina pack today.
Who
Damn.
said, someone had mentioned, I think it was Papa Sor, credit to him. He said that their punter threw a better ball than Spencer Rattler. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's rough right now. Listen, if you hear my guy go back in the transfer portal,
Damn.
it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
That
All those
man,
YouTube videos are for nothing.
bro, because the dude is just not like he always had that like too school for like no not too school too
The
cool
too
for
cool for
school
school.
like
Yeah.
yeah,
That
bro.
like
Go
he
ahead.
had that YouTube clout. That's what it was. He was fooling himself with that YouTube clout.
Yeah,
But when you're not throwing into trash cans or you're not throwing into nothingness, and there's actually defenders back there, it's a totally different game.
yeah. Like yes, I said that 2 years ago, bro. No one went to listen, bro. I said he sucks, bro. This man's gonna be trash. 2 years down the line, he has a whole nother scenery, and he still ain't good. Like Spencer Rattler, not only is the man's attitude bad, like, and it's not even cocky confidence. It's just like cocky, uh, like he just tries to be like a jerk in a way, and that's not helping him, bro. Like he got that too cool for school vibe, and he trying to be Joe Burrow and whatnot with that too cool for school vibe, but he ain't playing like him. He ain't playing like him, and that's what's hurting him. And then if that's not gonna help you, bro, how are you gonna mesh well with your teammates if you're not even playing good on the field, let alone like having good characteristics and whatnot to get along with the team and having chemistry, because chemistry is number one. And if you don't have that, then like how you gonna mesh well on that field when there's gonna be plays drawn up and whatnot? You're gonna have to get in check and tech with your coaches. And if you can't even do that, like he's probably gonna be one of them quarterbacks that can barely process a couple concepts when he gets to the NFL because of how cocky he is. And then he's just gonna get, too cool for school vibe again. And when he's in a film study and then just get shut up in 2 seconds. That's just how it's gonna go. And I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. But yeah, Spencer sucks. So Will Anderson is the best player in the up and coming draft, right? Yeah, he is. He's by far. It's not even a question. Notre Dame beat Cal 24-17. Yeah, that was surprising. They only beat Cal by that many points. Like Cal is not a bad team. I'm not saying they aren't. Or I mean, I'm not saying they are. Like they are really like, tough team. They play with a lot of, chip on their shoulders and whatnot. But like, come on, bro. Like, you're supposed to be, you're just supposed to be so good and whatnot, and you can't do that. Like, it's just so sad, man. Like, it's so sad that you can't even beat them by a lot more points. You're supposed to beat this team by a lot more. Peter Skrosky better. Nah, bro. Hell no. Yeah, bro. You're supposed to beat someone like that a lot more. But yeah, I think we covered everything, bro. I think this is the end of the show. We covered everything. Before I go, I'm gonna just let you guys know where you can find me, and I'm gonna ask Vic to do that, and then we're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna dip. But yeah, man. East Coast Gridiron, Big Play Slay, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, all that jazz. That's where you can find me. That's every social I got or whatnot, but that's where you can follow me. And YouTube too, both of the YouTubes. But where can they find you, Vic?
Well, you can find me here crying with a little crying baby. And also you can find me at Vic3 on YouTube. I am your host, Vic3 on Twitter. And again, great games. Look at that. My baby's crying for you right now.
Nah, you good. I got you. You can follow Vic. My bad. Damn camera. Done fluffed up for a second there. You can find me at ECG, or not me. You can find Vic and me at ECG, East Coast Gridiron. I'm your host, Victory. That's his Twitter handle. YouTube Victory. He's the host of the Big Ticket. So
You
that's
can
where you
find
can
us
find him.
tomorrow. Actually at I believe if I'm not mistaken at 11 o'clock for the pregame show on ECG.
Yeah.
So me, Papa Sora, Dante, we'll all be there.
Yes, sir, man. Pregame show. I think I'll also be there. I think tomorrow. Uh, if
Set
I'm
your
not
alarm.
mistaken. Huh?
Set your alarm.
He said go on a little bit longer, but yeah. We'll end the show right here, man. I know Vic got a whole baby to deal with over there, my guy. So I'm gonna let you rock.
Dealing with that time. Dealing with that time.
Yeah, bro. Y'all have a good one, chat. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed. Your boys out. We out, man. Tough loss for Auburn, but we could bounce back. Let's go, Eagles. Or War Eagles. All
We
right, y'all
are.
have a good one.
I'm
Let me
gonna get
end
that
this.
before we close it. We are, baby. We are.